not difficult. You must have the proper approach. The point is, there is a well-laid system of approaching these media people and these platform people. We can approach them through the way of complaining, lodging complaints against such posts is there. We can meet the people, we can explain the situation to them. We must explain the gravity of the situation that arises because of these posts. And I am sure they are all sane people, they will certainly respond to it. But we have got to put things in a proper manner. We shall not antagonize them. We shall say, yes, this has happened, kindly see that this does not recur. Recurrence has to be stopped, and in case we have proper approach and we follow the well laid down system, I think we can easily control the situation. Here also the systems are there. The systems are, in case the police officer is not taking the FIR, then you have got to approach the next higher officer. And even if he also doesn't take the case, you have got to approach the next higher. I mean, SP is the right person to approach in matters like this. And in case SP and ID, they also do not oblige, they do not take the objection, or they do not register the FIR. We have got every reason to go to the magistrate. Magistrate will certainly oblige. You just got to take it. We have got to give an application telling that we approached the inspector, then the DYSP, then the SP and the IG. All the existing sources we have exhausted, and nobody has taken the report or FIR. Therefore, we have approached you. The court has got to oblige. The court will ask the concerned inspector to immediately register the FIR and mark a copy to the court also. And he has got to do it. He cannot escape. But this is the most appropriate manner of doing, instead of taking law into our own hands, at which we will be on the receiving end subsequently. In the recent case we have seen, we got agitated, our people got agitated, and instead of approaching the right channel, we took law into our own hands, and you know what has happened? We lost 4 lives, we lost crores worth property, and I don't know, these 200 odd people have gone to the jail, to the whom police have arrested. They will be required to go to the jail for months together. But this is something we shall always avoid, or in not only Muslims, any community, any set of people who are in a situation like this, they should never take law into their hands. They are not supposed to. See, the point is, there is something among Muslims. A Muslim may tolerate insult to himself. He may tolerate insult to his parents, insult to the loved ones, all right. But anything against his prophet, he would never tolerate. And people who are mischievous, they are aware of this weakness among Muslims. He will die for prophets, to protect the prophet's honor. He would never tolerate anybody being disrespectful to the Prophet Muhammad. And therefore, there are people who take advantage of this, and knowingly they write something, they speak something which is blasphemous, and there is absolutely no reason for them to do it. Now, in such cases also, there is a difference. There is a difference in the sense, we can start writing, we can start beating him up, but this is not. Again, as I told you, we shall never take law into our hands. We must approach the person through our own people who matter. There are people in the locality who are important. They can approach him, they can tell him that you are done, you seek an apology from him. And in certain cases we have seen. They should resolve. There are sane people on all sides, from all religious groups, political groups. There are always some sane people. These sane people should be approached, and they should discuss among ourselves and try to resolve this position. The best way is by negotiations. We must, the opinion makers on both sides, the people who matter, the people who are acceptable to both the groups, they should sit together. They should sit across the table and try to resolve the position. And I have seen this matter the matters like this can be resolved around the table rather than going to streets and shouting slogans against each other, brickbatting, throwing stones, fighting against each other, and arson, loot, and all that. This shall be avoided at all costs. The same people, the people from the, there are normally two groups which are against each other. The people, the same people, and the people who are acceptable to both these people, both the groups, should sit together around the table. They should sort out the issue. And if somebody is to be asked to apologize, he should be asked to apologize, and he will do it.
Human beings are curious by nature. So whenever we pass across that there are two or three people joined together, we generally tend to get curious as to what happened. So if there is any better instigating factor like a political thing or a religious thing, something like a violence or aggression, we tend to get more attracted to see what happens. So typically in these situations, there is a possibility of a crowd coming together. It can be people of 10, 100. So slowly, when the topic is very controversial, the crowd can become a mob, and then the mob behavior is usually set in. So whenever there is a mob behavior, the individuals involved in the mob may not be taking any decision. The decision is taken by the crowd and it goes in a flow. So individual may have a different view, but then the crowd per se goes in a particular emotional fashion. It becomes intense, it becomes aggressive, and there can be behavior like chanting, screaming, hitting, causing damage to the property, bloodshed, fire, setting fire, killing. All these things happens in a very phased manner. So it depends upon how the mob is being built up and what are the external factors which are triggering the mob, and what measures you have taken to curtail the mob. So if there are no proper measures taken to curtail the mob, it becomes bigger and bigger and it becomes disastrous. So when an individual decides to join the crowd, maybe the topic is relevant to him or may not be even relevant to him, but then because of the intense emotion showed, people get attracted to such a thing and then starts behaving. So vulnerable population like young people, probably who are at that point having some other issues and they would want to divert their issues, people who are under substance, anybody of these nature or somebody who relates to a topic very much can become the part of the mob, and they can show more of rage. So this can lead to disastrous consequence, and usually the mob is unorganized, they don't have any boundary, and it is intense, short-lived with a huge impact where there is a loss of life or property. We can get certain warning signs to see where the mob is being created. So I think it's very important for all involved, probably the local leaders, the police, people who are response security, all these people to see the warning signs. One of the warning signs for us is nowadays it's social media. So probably we can see some of the news which is circulated in the WhatsApp, which may be in a particular group. So it's important that you identify those red signs, that there is some triggering messages which is being circulated. So it's important that we kind of control it from there. And the intervention of the security system or the police and the legal system should happen right from there so that we can stop the trigger point. So once it happens in the social media, we are already priming the mind of the individuals who would want to be a part of that mob. And then when we see a smaller crowd, it's important that we kind of predict that this is going to become big and this is going to become disastrous. So we take certain steps like active intervention at that point before it gets into a rage part or a mob part. Typically what can be the best thing to do is a local leader or a strong personality from the community or the political party coming in and probably representing the group and taking the responsibility for the group. That gives a big relief for the group that our issue will be taken care of, or we have one person who we can contact so that we can take it further. So it's very important for the local leaders to come and become a part of it as soon as possible, and not allow this to become a sensation and then the news, and then whatever we do post that becomes immaterial. So it's very important for people to become alert at a very initial stage, and then probably make a necessary plan that we do not allow this to get into the mob behavior or any kind of aggression.